Stop right now. What if I told you there's a way to make every curse, every bad vibe, every lingering negativity leave your body instantly? And no, it's not a spell. It's not some expensive therapy. It's something as simple as salt sitting in your kitchen. And if you do it on January 18th, the results are extraordinary. Life piles things on us: stress, heartbreak, toxic energy. And even when we try to shake it off, it clings. But there's a ritual, a surprisingly simple act that can feel like hitting a total reset button. Washing your hands with salt isn't just a physical action. It's a symbolic, psychological, and energetic way to release all that's weighing you down. Imagine feeling lighter, freer, like the invisible weight on your shoulders has just evaporated. Rituals have an almost magical ability to anchor us in the present and give meaning to otherwise ordinary actions. When we perform a ritual, whether it's something as simple as lighting a candle, saying a prayer, or washing our hands with salt, we're not just going through motions. We're sending a signal to our mind and body that something important is happening. This signal triggers focus, intention, and a sense of control, which is crucial in a world that often feels chaotic and unpredictable. Think about it. When you engage in a ritual, you create a structured moment that separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. The very act of repeating a specific practice at a specific time makes it potent because it becomes a conscious commitment to change or release something from your life. This is why washing your hands with salt is more than just a physical act. Salt itself has been used across cultures and centuries for its protective and purifying qualities. By combining the tactile experience of water, the symbolic cleansing properties of salt, and a focused intention, you're performing a mini ritual that communicates to your subconscious mind. I am clearing away negativity. I am reclaiming my energy. I am ready to move forward. Rituals are powerful because they work on multiple levels simultaneously. They touch the spiritual, the emotional, and the psychological. Even if someone doesn't fully believe in mystical effects, the simple repetition of a meaningful action creates structure, reinforces positive intentions, and boosts confidence. Humans naturally crave order and control, especially when life feels uncertain, and rituals give that in a small but tangible way. In a sense, every ritual is a promise to yourself, a tangible acknowledgement that your energy matters, and that you deserve to feel light, protected, and whole. It's not just about superstition, it's about consciously taking time to shift your mental, emotional, and energetic state. By embracing rituals, even small ones like washing your hands with salt on a meaningful day, you're giving yourself a tool to reset, recharge, and align with the life you want to create. Salt has carried a profound symbolic meaning across cultures, religions, and traditions for thousands of years. Long beyond its simple role as a seasoning for food, it is universally seen as a substance of purity, protection, and preservation, and this symbolism gives it a powerful presence in rituals and spiritual practices. In many ancient cultures, salt was considered sacred, believed to ward off negative energy, evil spirits, and ill intentions. Its crystalline structure, naturally formed and untainted, became a metaphor for clarity and resilience. When we use salt in a ritual, such as washing our hands, we are not just performing a physical act. We are tapping into centuries of symbolic meaning that our minds intuitively understand. The act communicates a deeper intention, almost as if we are telling ourselves and the universe that we are ready to release what no longer serves us and to protect what matters most. Salt also represents balance and grounding. Just as it enhances flavor in food, it brings a sense of equilibrium to energy, helping to neutralize toxicity, whether in the environment or within ourselves. Spiritually, salt has long been linked to the idea of purification. From sprinkling it in homes to cleanse spaces to using it in baths for energetic renewal, salt is seen as a medium through which negativity can be absorbed and neutralized. This is why incorporating salt into personal rituals is more than symbolic. It is an acknowledgement that energy can be shifted, cleansed, and renewed. On a psychological level, the symbolism of salt reinforces intention. When you wash your hands with salt, you are not only engaging your senses, but also activating the mind's recognition of a protective and purifying force. This awareness amplifies the effect of the ritual, making it feel potent and meaningful. In this way, salt bridges the gap between the physical and the spiritual, allowing a simple, tangible object to carry profound symbolic weight and emotional impact. Its presence reminds us that even small, deliberate actions can create significant shifts in our energy, mindset, and sense of personal power. Timing has a profound effect on the potency of any ritual, and in this case, January 18th holds a unique significance. Certain days carry energetic weight, and aligning your actions with these moments amplifies the impact of what you do. Just like planting a seed during the right season produces better growth, performing a cleansing ritual on a day with powerful energetic influence can create more pronounced shifts in your life. January 18th is often considered a day when energy is particularly conducive to releasing negativity and setting new intentions. It's a moment where the natural rhythms of transition, reflection, and renewal converge, giving your actions a kind of cosmic alignment. When you wash your hands with salt on this specific day, you are not only performing a physical act, but also syncing with the subtle currents of energy around you, making your intention stronger, more focused, and more effective. This isn't about superstition, it's about working with rhythms that humans have observed for centuries. Timing creates context. Doing the ritual on a regular day may still feel cleansing, but doing it on a day known for its spiritual potency adds layers of meaning and psychological impact. Your mind recognizes this alignment and responds, boosting your confidence and belief in the practice, which in turn reinforces its effect. Additionally, choosing a specific day helps you mark the ritual as special, intentional, and memorable. It transforms a simple act into a moment of mindfulness, signaling to yourself that this is a conscious effort to let go of the past, release burdens, and step into a lighter, freer state of being. This awareness amplifies the mind-body connection and strengthens the symbolic effect of the ritual. Ultimately, timing is the bridge between action and intention, between the physical and energetic realms. By honoring January 18th as a day of cleansing and renewal, the ritual becomes more than an act of habit. It becomes a deliberate choice to align yourself with energy, focus your mind, and invite transformation into your life. The act of washing your hands with salt may seem simple at first glance, but its power lies in its combination of physical engagement and focused intention. There is something inherently grounding about using your hands to perform a ritual, as touch connects us directly to the world and reinforces the reality of what we are doing. When you hold the salt, feel its texture and let it mingle with water as you cleanse your hands. You are engaging multiple senses, which makes the ritual more tangible and immersive. This physicality strengthens the mind-body connection, giving your brain concrete evidence that you are taking active steps to remove negativity, rather than simply wishing it away. The simplicity of the action is key. It is accessible to anyone, requires minimal preparation, and can be done at home without any elaborate tools or spiritual knowledge. This universality is what makes it so powerful. It's a practice anyone can adopt, and yet it carries deep significance. By combining the act of washing with the symbolic properties of salt, the ritual becomes both practical and meaningful. On a deeper level, this action also works psychologically. Humans respond strongly to ritualized behaviors because they provide structure, predictability, and a sense of control. In moments when life feels overwhelming or chaotic, performing a deliberate action, even something as small as washing your hands with salt, can create a sense of order and relief. It signals to the subconscious that you are actively releasing what no longer serves you, helping to shift your emotional and energetic state. The ritual is also about intention. While the physical act is important, your focus while performing it amplifies its effect. Visualizing negativity washing away, imagining burdens dissolving in the water, and consciously deciding to protect and renew your energy transforms the act from a simple gesture into a powerful tool for clarity and empowerment. Ultimately, the beauty of washing your hands with salt is that it combines practicality, symbolism, and intention in a way that is easy to perform but deeply transformative. Grab some salt, fill your hands, and do this with intention. And if you're joining me, comment below, "I'm ready to release." Let's do this together. The psychological effect of washing your hands with salt is far more profound than it may appear on the surface. At its core, this practice taps into the brain's natural response to intentional, focused actions. When we take deliberate steps to address our emotional or energetic state, it sends a powerful signal to our subconscious that we are capable of influencing our own lives. This creates a sense of agency, which is incredibly important for reducing feelings of helplessness or stress. In a world where so much is out of our control, even a small act like this can provide a significant mental shift. The ritual also engages the mind in a way that encourages mindfulness. As you hold the salt, feel it in your hands, and focus on the cleansing process, you bring your awareness entirely to the present moment. This focus interrupts cycles of overthinking, anxiety, or negative self-talk, allowing your mind to reset and release tension. There is also a symbolic component that amplifies the psychological impact. Salt is widely recognized as a purifying substance, and by physically washing your hands with it, you create a tangible representation of letting go of negativity. Your mind associates this action with release, which reinforces the feeling of cleansing and renewal. Additionally, performing a ritual repeatedly strengthens mental patterns. The more often you engage in this act with intention, the more your brain begins to link it with emotional clarity, calm, and protection. This creates a conditioned response. Over time, simply performing the ritual can trigger feelings of lightness and relief, even before the physical act is complete. The psychological effect is further enhanced by the sense of accomplishment it provides. Taking a proactive step to protect your energy can instill confidence and resilience, reminding you that you have tools to influence your emotional state. In this way, the ritual becomes not only an act of cleansing, but also a mental exercise in empowerment, self-awareness, and emotional regulation, showing that even simple actions, when done with intention, can profoundly shift the way you feel and think. Energy cleansing is the subtle yet powerful process of releasing negativity, stagnant emotions, and any burdens that weigh on your mind, body, and spirit. Often, we carry invisible weight, resentment, fear, frustration, or past mistakes that accumulates over time and subtly affects the way we feel and interact with the world. Washing your hands with salt is more than a symbolic gesture. It is a conscious act of removing this energy from your personal space. When you perform the ritual, you are creating a physical and mental boundary, separating yourself from what no longer serves you. The salt acts as a conduit, helping you focus on the intention of release, while the water carries away not only dirt, but also the psychological and emotional residue you've accumulated. Engaging in this ritual allows your mind to visualize the negativity leaving your body, which strengthens the sense of actual release. Visualization is a key tool in energy work because it activates the subconscious mind, which is constantly shaping your emotional state and perceptions. By imagining the energy flowing out, you are training your brain to let go of attachments, reducing stress and emotional clutter. This practice also reinforces self-care and personal empowerment. Taking the time to intentionally cleanse your energy communicates to yourself that your well-being matters and that you have the ability to influence your internal state. Over time, repeated energy cleansing rituals can help break patterns of carrying negative energy, allowing you to feel lighter, more centered, and more present. It's not about eliminating challenges or difficult emotions entirely. It's about creating space to respond with clarity rather than reacting from a place of accumulated negativity. By incorporating something as simple as salt into your daily or intentional rituals, you make energy cleansing accessible and tangible, giving you a tool to actively manage the emotional and spiritual energy that flows through your life. This approach emphasizes that letting go is a deliberate act, and through focused, ritualized action, you can free yourself from invisible weights that subtly hold you back. One of the most powerful aspects of washing your hands with salt is how accessible it is. Unlike complicated rituals that require expensive tools, rare ingredients, or specialized knowledge, salt is something most people already have in their homes. Its simplicity makes the practice inclusive. Anyone, regardless of background, experience, or resources, can perform it immediately. This accessibility is more than practical, it's empowering. When a ritual is easy to adopt, it removes excuses, allowing individuals to take control of their energy and well-being without delay. Salt is also inexpensive, which is significant because often people assume that meaningful spiritual or cleansing practices must be costly or time-consuming. By using something as ordinary as salt, the ritual becomes a demonstration that profound change doesn't need to be complicated or elite. The safety of salt is another important factor. It is a natural substance that poses little to no risk, making it suitable for everyday use. People can engage in this ritual without fear of harm or negative side effects, which encourages consistent practice. This reliability adds to its effectiveness because rituals work best when they are repeated with intention. Having a tool that is readily available and safe means that the practice can be integrated into daily life or performed whenever a person feels the need to release negativity, making it both flexible and sustainable. Accessibility also strengthens the psychological and symbolic impact of the ritual. Knowing that a simple, ordinary substance can hold such significance reinforces the idea that empowerment doesn't have to come from extraordinary measures. It comes from intention, focus, and deliberate action. This allows individuals to feel in control of their energy and emotional state in an immediate, tangible way. The combination of availability, affordability, and safety ensures that the practice is approachable for anyone seeking clarity, protection, or renewal, making it a universally applicable tool that bridges practicality with spiritual and emotional transformation. Empowerment is at the heart of why rituals like washing your hands with salt are so effective. In life, it's easy to feel as though external forces, stress, negativity, or even other people's opinions control our emotional and energetic state. This can leave us feeling powerless, reactive, or burdened by circumstances beyond our control. The simple act of performing a ritual, however, flips the script. By consciously engaging in a practice that symbolizes cleansing and protection, you are taking ownership of your energy, your mood, and your inner space. The ritual becomes a declaration. You are no longer passively experiencing life. You are actively shaping your environment and your mindset. When you wash your hands with salt, you are combining physical action with intention, which creates a bridge between thought and reality. Your body participates, your mind focuses, and your energy aligns with the goal of release and renewal. This combination reinforces a deep sense of personal power, because it shows that even small, deliberate actions can have meaningful impact. Empowerment also comes from the clarity and confidence the ritual provides. By performing it regularly or on a significant day, you train yourself to recognize that you can let go of negativity, protect yourself from external influences, and reset your emotional state at will. Over time, this cultivates a mindset of self-reliance and resilience. You learn that your energy is yours to manage, that your boundaries are within your control, and that your daily actions, no matter how simple, can create measurable shifts in how you feel and function. Beyond the psychological and spiritual aspects, empowerment is practical. The ritual becomes a tool you can return to whenever life feels heavy or chaotic. It reminds you that you don't need to wait for external solutions or validation. The ability to release, protect, and renew lies in your hands. By embracing this practice, you are not just performing a cleansing ritual, you are actively stepping into a position of authority over your own life, reclaiming energy and reinforcing the understanding that you are capable of shaping your reality, one intentional action at a time. So, whether it's the centuries-old symbolism of salt, the power of timing, the simple yet profound act of washing your hands, or the way it helps release energy and reclaim your focus, this ritual is about one thing above all: empowerment. It reminds you that you are not a passive passenger in your own life. You have tools, actions, and intentions that can shift your energy, clear your mind, and lift the weight of negativity. On January 18th, this practice becomes even more potent, a deliberate way to align with energy that supports release, renewal, and protection. Remember, it's simple, accessible, and completely within your control, yet the impact can be profound. Every time you engage in this ritual, you are telling yourself that you deserve clarity, peace, and freedom from whatever has been holding you back. So take the salt, perform the ritual with focus, and let it be a tangible reminder that your energy is yours to nurture, protect, and transform. You have the power to reset, to release, and to step into the version of yourself that is lighter, stronger, and more in control than ever before.